Yo, guys, what up? Yo, so 6 years ago today, July 30th, 2014, Bizzle introduced me to the world as the newest artist signed to God Over Money. Yeah, it's been 6 years. It's crazy. So anyways, I've talked about how this has happened in many different interviews. You can go on YouTube and check all that stuff out. But I want to tell you two stories that I don't think I've ever talked about with y'all before. I never discussed, just with my closest friends. Some of this stuff might even surprise Biz. He might even get a good laugh off of this. So first funny story is, some background. I was an A&R on God Over Money. I don't got to tell you how we met. Go to those interviews and you'll see. I was an A&R on God Over Money, doing life with this brother, helping him with his record label. But I rap. I rap first. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, he's an A&R and he just so happens to be able to rap. No, I rap. I study the mechanics of rap. I'm a student of the game. I rap. And I just so happen to, know how to do some of these other things. Secondary. So I'm like, yo, I'm doing life with this brother. I'm helping him run his label. I see that it's a solid team. This dude has a heart for the Lord. I'm praying specifically to be signed to God Over Money. I didn't want to go nowhere else. I've had other A&Rs reach out and people with some insides at some other big record labels like, yo, I could bring your demo to such and such. And I'm like, nah, I wanted to sign with GOM. So Bizzle had featured me on this record called I Thought They Knew It. Many of you know that record. You're familiar with it. He put out a video of his verse. So I'm like, how could I get in on this? I filmed my verse. I sent it to Biz. He liked it. And he put it out. So when he put my verse out, people started to hit him up and be like, yo, is this the newest artist on GOM? That's what I wanted. So now Biz shoots me a text and Biz is like, yo, man, people think you down with GOM. And I said, yo, what's up? Let's make that happen. Now, maybe a couple years earlier, he had joked with me and said some stuff. And I'm just like, all right, yeah, let's talk about that. So now moving forward, you know what I'm saying? He's like, when I'm like, yo, let's make that happen. He goes, nah, I don't think I could, I could do much for you at this point. I got to kind of manage who I already have. So in my mind, I'm like, it's phony baloney. He just blowing me off. Yo, I was crushed. I was like, dang, man. So that was the big NO right there. And I just thought that opportunity just would never happen. You know what I'm saying? I still prayed about it, but I just, in my human mind, I'm like, yeah, Biz won't never sign me. So anyways, now moving forward, out of the blue, I'm working. This is probably months later. It's already out of my mind. It's not a possibility. I'm making other plans. Biz shoots me. No, he calls me. He's like, yo, and all we do is roast each other. So got to give you that context. We always playing. That's all we do. And he called me. He like, yo, so I'm over here planning the next move for GOM. I'm thinking about bringing you on, but, and he goes, but. So here's the but. At the time, I had a comb over. The wave was the comb over with the part in it. You know what I'm saying? So I had a comb over. And I was stunting on the gram with the comb over with the part. Don't scroll through my IG to try to find the pictures. They're gone. They're done. So he sees me with the comb over and the part. And he's like, yo, I want to bring you on GOM. But we got to put in your contract that you got to keep a hat on at all times and you can't ever show your humble beast haircut. He called it a humble beast haircut because you know how Braille, shout out to Braille and all them, they got the comb over. Bro, we dying, we laughing, bro. I'm like, yo, you stupid. And all right, peace, we hang up. And I'm just like, yo, hold up. Did Biz just offer me a deal? So I called somebody, I'm like, yo, I think Biz just offered me a deal. They like, yo, you better call him and see if he was playing or not. So I hit Biz back. And I'm like, yo, Biz, was you kidding or you for real? He like, nah, I'm for real. I definitely want to bring you on GOM. So, man, that was super funny when he told me about the comb over joint. Now, second funny story. The next week, right? This was probably a Wednesday, and he's like, next Wednesday we'll introduce you, right? I do this freestyle, we get ready, we get prepared, I'm excited. It's Wednesday, July 30th, 2014, and I'm just like, yo, this was a big deal for me. I was praying about this, and now it's all coming, the Lord making it happen. So at the time I worked a job, I was cleaning carpets. And I'm just waiting, anxiously waiting. I'm constantly checking my phone. Like, yo, when's this freaking dude gonna wake up and post the joint already? So I'm cleaning this carpet, dirty old carpet, and my notifications start going crazy. Text messages, phone calls I gotta reject, Facebook, instant messenger, just everything going crazy. And I start, slacking on the job, and I'm looking at my phone, and it's like, yo, you deserve this. Yo, you a beast. Yo, I'm proud of you. Yo, I'm all this affirmation. You know what I'm saying? And I started to be like, yeah, it is my time. Yeah, it's your time. Yeah, it is my time. Yeah, I am dope. You know what I'm saying? Getting my head swole. And then while I'm cleaning the carpet, the wand that sucks up all the dirty water gets clogged. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I go to bang the wand out to see what's clogging it, and a big old dog turd hits the ground. And I immediately start dying. It's like the Lord used that moment to speak to me. It's like, yo, you're not that hot. You ain't on yet. Humble yourself, young man. You still cleaning up dog poop. And it was just a dope moment. I was humbled. I laughed and I repented. Like, God, I'm sorry. What it did was it caused me to focus on why he allowed this opportunity to happen. It wasn't to glorify myself. It was to make his name known, to lift his name on high. So it was just a very dope moment. Funny story that I wanted to share with y'all. And what's extremely dope is 6 years later, tomorrow, I will be able to do what Bizzle did for me. Changed my life. It changed my life. From that moment on, nothing was the same. Got to travel the world, got to grow as a minister, got to speak to so many people and touch and lay hands and pray. It's just been a life-changing experience, and I'm forever grateful to Biz for that. Tomorrow, I get to do that for somebody else and introduce you all to my newest artist on Menace Movement. Oh, speaking of Menace Movement, you know what I'm saying? Look at the book bag. I might have to put these on the site. I don't know. Let me know. Champion Menace Movement. You feel me? But anyways, so shout out to Biz. It's God Over Money. It's Menace Movement. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to see who that new artist is. Joining Stefanato and myself, Grace and Peace. Yeah.